Hello and a warm welcome to Pulse of Culture. I'm Sally Jastrzębska. Nowhere is fall as colorful as in the countryside. And it's not just the landscapes, but also the local traditions. Stay with us as we take a closer look. And we start off, unsurprisingly, in eastern Poland, a region that is especially vibrant. Here, women's associations are at the very heart of community life. From cooking traditional dishes to keeping local traditions alive and bringing neighbors together. What really stands out is the remarkable cohesiveness of these communities. Our reporter Natalia Komarow joined them as they prepared for the last feast of the summer.
Forget fancy restaurants with Michelin stars. No chef can compare to the rural women's associations in Poland.
They are trying to recreate the flavors of childhood, just like our grandmothers used to cook. We have what we know, what used to be simply served on tables in the countryside. This is a good opportunity for the younger generations to discover those flavors.
Rural women's associations are a staple of Polish countryside. During summer months, the ladies are very busy. Every picnic, fair or festival, they're there, serving beloved traditional dishes as well as new recipes made of fresh local ingredients.
We make everything with our own hands. My husband and I grow our own cucumbers, our own vegetables, tomatoes, so practically everything comes from local products.
Here, in Podlashia region, the most popular dish is a potato babka, similar to a Jewish kugel. Fresh bread with homemade lard is also a must. And of course, sweets.
Here we have homemade yeasted pound cake. The recipe comes from our grandmothers, passed down from generation to generation. Not everyone can make it the way our grandmothers used to. But some people manage to pull it off.
The first rural women's associations were founded over 150 years ago with the aim of preserving Polish traditions back when Poland didn't exist on the map. Today, it is a dense network of women across the whole country.
We are very glad that young people from our village are so drawn to us. It's really wonderful to see them want to help and get involved.
In the 21st century, the rural women's associations now also accept men.
It is an honor for me that the ladies chose me, an elderly man, to join their association, and I continue to come and help whenever needed.
As soon as the ladies, and in this case the gentlemen, finish cooking, the local community shows up for a feast. From Ogrodniki, for TVP World, Natalia Komarow.
As we just saw, bidding farewell to summer doesn't have to be sad. It can just as well be a joyous celebration of the abundance this season has given farmers. In the village of Mały Płock, locals gathered for the harvest festival known as Dożynki.
As summer is coming to an end, it's time for the harvest festival, Dożynki in Polish. All across Poland, Dożynki or harvest festivals begin in the same way. A holy mass is followed by a procession called korowód. During the procession, communities from the region present their harvest wreaths. The creativity and hard work get rewarded. There is a contest for the most beautiful wreath.
For us, it's the recognition of our effort and hard work. Work which is really indescribably hard. Since June, we met daily or every other day and worked on it bit by bit.
We won thanks to our president.
No, this is thanks to all the ladies, not just me.
No, it's thanks to our president because she gave us motivation.
After the procession, an official blessing of bread takes place, and then it's time to get the party started.
We baked the sękacz ourselves.
Farmers, artisans, rural women associations open their stands. Here one can enjoy fresh, traditional local food.
We prepared our regional dishes that we make every day. For example, there is potato sausage, there is also potato pie.
Serve a love potion. You should try it. It's a secret recipe.
What do I like here? The food.
I really like harvest festivals. It's an opportunity to spend time with family, something for old and the young. The weather isn't great, but it doesn't seem to bother anyone too much.
It's about thanking the farmers for their harvest. But I also like the wreaths. Each one is super pretty. I love the wreaths. I can't get enough of them.
Another popular tradition, witacze dożynkowe. Literally, it translates as a greeter, but in this context, the witacz is a hay bale sculpture, usually set up near the main road to greet visitors who enter the village.
Meeting people, this tradition, seeing it all, it's beautiful, wonderful. There's really a lot going on. It's worth coming to something like this, exchanging experiences. Everything is just wonderful.
The harvest festival atmosphere is simply the best.
As people of Mały Płock were celebrating their bountiful harvest, the rain came to foreshadow the upcoming autumn. From Mały Płock for TVP World, Natalia Komarow.
Food is at the heart of culture, and in Poland it tells a story of many traditions. In the Podlasie region, the Polish Tatars proudly keep theirs alive, sharing dishes that feature unique flavors passed down through generations.
For centuries, the Podlashia region in northeastern Poland was a melting pot of cultures, languages, religions, and of course, cuisines. The Tatars settled here in the 17th century. They built mosques and adapted halal dishes to what was available in the region. A few years ago, Lila made her lifelong dream come true and opened a Tatar restaurant in the region's capital, Białystok.
With this restaurant, with the food, I wanted to also showcase some of Tatar culture and the history of my own family. These are my family pictures from Nowogródek, where my family is originally from, and western Poland, where they were resettled.
The main ingredients in the Polish Tatar kitchen are potatoes, onions, butter, and lots of meat.
The meat we use is beef, mutton, lamb, veal, and sometimes poultry, mostly goose though, very rarely chicken.
This beloved dish is called cebulnik. It consists of 6 layers of thinly rolled pasta dough with beef, onions, and butter between them.
This is another popular dish, the Tatar kołduny, pierogi dough made with eggs and filled with raw minced beef. We hired 5 Tatar women from Crimea who became refugees in 2014, and they introduced new elements.
Tatars prepare a wide range of pierogi. Each has a different name, depending on the shape, type of dough, or even just the way the edges were crimped. At halva, one can try delicious cibiny, either with meat or vegetarian, as well as triangle-shaped samsas, especially popular in Central Asia. It would be impossible to talk about the culinary traditions of Podlashia without mentioning the Jews. Until the Second World War, Białystok was a stronghold of Jewish intellectual and artistic life. A few years ago, an attempt to revive the region's Jewish cuisine was made. The Mazel Tov restaurant serves dishes recreated from pre-war recipes.
This is cholent, a very traditional Jewish dish. A beef pot roast with tomatoes, smoked paprika, cardamom, cinnamon, pickles, potatoes, carrots, beans.
Jewish cuisine also means liver. Here, one can try chicken liver served hot with challah, or Jewish-style caviar made of liver, caramelized onions, and eggs, served on bread as a snack.
And buza, a traditional drink from Białystok, where many Jews lived before the war. So in our restaurant, we make it ourselves. Millet groats, water, sugar, and yeast. It's a fermented drink.
The plates preserves not only the flavors, but also the atmosphere of pre-war Jewish life.
We are visited by more tourists from the rest of Poland and abroad than by locals. But we do have some regulars who recognize the artistry of our chefs, who appreciate the flavors and return.
The Podlashia region of Poland is a paradise for adventurous foodies. As you can see, even those who eat kosher or halal. Come for the beautiful nature and stay for a feast.
And now a regular roundup of the best on Poland's cultural stage this week. And it begins with an exciting new premiere at the National Theatre in Warsaw, one of Poland's most prestigious cultural institutions. The theatre is launching this season with its first major production, a specially composed opera, Warsaw, the best city in the world. Our reporter, Karolina Shapland, has the story.
Picture this, a capital city reduced to rubble after World War II. And a group of architects, city planners, painters, engineers, all wanting to rebuild this city in a different way, a city that will be far removed from its pre-World War II chaos. Well, that's the premise of a new opera commissioned specially by the National Theatre to start its new season.
I am very thankful and privileged actually to be able to open my first season with this title, The Best City in the World, the opera about Warsaw.
First and foremost, we didn't want to make a documentary. It's somehow a fantasy. The librettist who wrote the piece connected two characters which never met actually. One is an architect, female architect, Helena Syrkus, and the second one is a journalist, Anna Louise Strong. And through these two women, he shows very complicated world.
This is always very exciting to sing first time something completely unknown and to create a role which was never created. There is no canon I have to follow, no rules. I just have to find my own way to create a character.
I wanted to show some qualities which were represented by Anna Louise Strong. She was an American journalist linked with the Soviets. She wanted to see something more, something outside of her country.
Time will tell whether Warsaw, the best city in the world opera, will join the beloved classics of the repertoire of the National Theatre. But one cannot deny the ambition of this opera and of its creators. For TVP World, I'm Karolina Shapland.
And for those who prefer cinema to theatre, Warsaw also has something to offer. The 20th Silent Film Festival is kicking off under the slogan, "We've got our eye on you." The program includes legendary titles such as Fritz Lang's Metropolis. It's a real treat both for devoted fans of the classics and for those just beginning to discover them, all accompanied by live music. From Warsaw, let's move all the way to the Polish coast. The annual Gdynia Film Festival officially kicks off on Monday. It is already half a century old, and this Jubilee edition of the main competition promises to be especially exciting. Alongside the titans of Polish cinema such as Agnieszka Holland stands a new generation of filmmakers. It's a meeting of experience with fresh energy. The festival will run until the 27th of August. And that's a wrap for this episode of Pulse of Culture. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more.